Everyone, welcome to English class, and we are doing nouns, and in our previous video we have done what is noun and its types. So what is noun? Noun is a naming word, right? So as I told you in previous video that in this world everyone has a name, right? If we talk about our topic name is noun. Our subject name is English. My name is your teacher, English teacher name is Monica. So all these are noun, Monica, English, all these are nouns. Okay, and like blackboard, this is noun. Marker, this is noun. So I hope you understood what is noun. Okay, so let's see its type. First we have seen that proper and common noun. Proper is a particular name of a person, place or thing. Okay, and common name is given in common, given in general to every person, place or thing. For example, if we talk about if I say flower, flower is a common noun. Okay, flower is a name given in general to every flower. But if we say rose, if we say lotus, if we say tulip, if we say jasmine, okay, if we say lily, so all these names are proper noun. They are a particular name given to flowers. Okay, so they are proper noun. But flower is a common noun. Okay, same way as we talk about mobile. Okay, mobile is a general name given to every mobile. Okay, सभी mobiles को हम mobile ही बोलते हैं. Okay, but if we say that this is Samsung, iPhone, okay, MI, Nokia, so all these are proper noun. Okay, and our next noun is collective noun. Collective noun is a collection of litter of puppies, a gaggle of geese, a pride of lions, a troop of monkeys, a band of musicians, a row of birds. Next is abstract noun. Abstract noun is the name of the things that cannot be touched or seen, that can only be thought about and felt are abstract noun. So abstract noun defines three things: idea, quality and state. So like wisdom, we can think about wisdom, we cannot touch it, we cannot feel it. We cannot touch it, we cannot see it, we can only feel it, we can only think about it. Okay, so like truth, like anger, like happiness, like beauty. So all these things are abstract noun. Next is material noun. Material noun is the name of the things from which the things are made, like cotton, gold, silver, petroleum. Now, noun cases. Okay, so noun cases tells the noun cases tells the position of noun in a sentence. Though noun may be used as a subject, may be used as an object, they may be used as for showing possession in a sentence. Okay, so here four types of cases are there in modern grammar: nominative case, objective case, dative case, possessive case. So let's see, first case is nominative case. We can say it subjective case also. Subjective case also. In this case, noun is used as a subject of the verb. It is generally used before the verb as a subject of the verb. Okay, so let's see some example. Rahul writes a letter. Here you can see this is subject, verb and object, right? So here first as a subject, Rahul is a noun and it is used as a subject, so it is said to be in nominative case. Okay, so let's see the next example. Rekha is a good girl. Here Rekha is a noun and it is used as a subject, so it is said to be in nominative case, subjective case या nominative case. Next also India won the match. Here India is said to be in nominative case. It is used as a, this noun is used as a subject. Okay. Mr. Ram is an intelligent boy. Here Mr. Ram is said to be in nominative case because this noun is used as a subject. So next is objective case. When noun is used as an object of a verb, then this noun is said to be in objective case. Okay, let's see some example. Ram broke the chair. Here Ram, subject, verb and object. So Ram is in subjective case and the chair, this is noun na? The chair is a common noun and it is used as an object here, so we can say that it is said to be in objective case. It is objective case. Okay. The vendors sold mangoes. Here the vendors is in subjective case. Mangoes are used as a noun. It is said to be in objective case. The book is on the table. Here the book is subjective case and the table is objective case. John is writing a letter. Here John is in subjective case, a letter is objective case. The painter paints the wall. Here the painter is subjective case and the wall is said to be in objective case. So next is dative case. So in dative case, noun are used as indirect object. I hope you know that some transitive verbs take two types of object. One is direct object and one is indirect object. Direct object always non-living things and indirect object always living. Okay. So here you can see in these examples, he gave Rahul a book. You can see two objects here. Rahul, a book. The teacher gave the student few exercises. Here you can see the student, the few exercise, here two objects. Sneha gave postman a letter. Here postman is also object and a letter is also object. He built a desk for students. Here a desk and student both are objects. So what we have to find out is which is direct object and which is indirect object. So you can see here Rahul and a book. So a book is a non-living thing, that means this is direct object. So this is direct object but this is indirect object. This is living. So this is called it is said to be in dative case. Okay. The teacher gave the student the few exercises. Here you can see the few exercises is direct object. This is non-living and the student are living thing. So they are called in dative case. Okay. They are said to be in dative case. Sneha gave postman a letter. Here postman a letter. A letter is direct object. This is non-living and postman is a living. So it is said to be in dative case. He built a desk for the students. So here desk kya hai? This is non-living and students living. So students are said to be in dative case. So last one is possessive case. So when a noun denotes possession or ownership, जब कोई भी नाउन अपना अधिकार या पोजेशन दिखाता है किसी चीज पर, then it is said to be in possessive case. Let's see some examples. Ram's pen has been lost. Whose pen we are talking about? Ram. Okay. So now who is the owner of this pen? Ram. Okay. So when we want to show the possession of Ram on this pen, then we use apostrophe s. Ram apostrophe s pen. Then Ram, this is said to be in possessive case. Okay. Rekha's watch is costly. Whose watch is costly? Rekha's watch. Whose watch is this? Rekha's watch. Rekha is the owner of this watch. That's why we have used apostrophe s. Whose watch? Rekha's watch. Okay. So then Rekha's is said to be in possessive case. Mary's dress is very beautiful. Here Mary's is said to be in possessive case. But this happens when we talk about living noun. If we talk about non-living, like if we say chairs left. Okay. So this is wrong. We cannot say chair slab. Chair apostrophe s, because chair is non-living. So then we have to set the leg of the book. So when we talk about non-living noun like chairs, leg, so this is wrong. We cannot say chair's leg. We have to say the leg of the chair is broken. Okay. Book's cover. This is also wrong. The cover of the book is right. The cover of the book is beautiful.